Hey everybody, welcome, Kazuhiro Samadesu. Let's get started on this Let's Play of a historical simulation series. Yeah, it's Romance of the Three Kingdoms. Alright, let's get to the intro. It's really cool. I love watching these, like, a couple times. Then, I get sick of them after a while. But it's been a while, so let's do it. There he is, Lubu fighting the three brothers. This is a really cool scene. Where, like, God, imagine 3v1 people like that. Zhao Yun with little baby. Lucian, I think that was his name. That was him. Is that the bridge where he like fights off 1,000 people? I can't really tell. But yeah. So I'm pretty sure that's Hua Xiong, the guy who worked for Dongzhuo at like Shishui Gate, I think that's where it was. They're like, no one can stop him. Then Guan Yu's like, oh, I got this. Diao Chan, the questionably fictional, I think it's like confirmed she didn't exist. And the main man, I'm sorry, this is the main man. No, I think that's Sun Quan actually. Sun Chuan, and Zhou Yu. The scene always reminds me of Dynasty Warriors 7, I think it was, when it, like his Muso was like, call upon thunder, and then he just, God, the Musos are so broken in 7, and to a lesser extent 8. They're not as good in 8, but yeah, there it is. Romance of Three Kingdoms, famous strategy expansion pack bundle. That's what this is. Let's get it going. So hi everybody, welcome again. Like I said before, I am Kazuhiro Samadesu, and I'll be playing this game for you. I get a lot of inspiration and all that jazz from my favorite Let's Play channels. Just shout them out right now. We got Mysterious JG, Bro the Vulture, Grimmeth Reaper. You know, I like their stuff too. And from them, I got to see really cool people like Zerfall and SKS, all those channels. But speaking of Zerfall, it's a little late. I actually tried to make this a week ago, but I had some issues. But tomorrow, there's going to be a charity stream by Zerfall. It's going to be 12 hours. I think it's going to be 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Tomorrow, July 13th, 2019. Multiple sclerosis is a terrible disease, and we're raising money to stop that. I don't know how much, not publicity, but how many people I'll throw that way with this video. But yeah, hopefully if someone who didn't know about that comes and watches this, please go check it out. I'll put links and donation links, links to stream, donation links. And I'll probably still put the donation link afterwards because you can still donate after the stream. And my dog is barking. She's a little angry. I don't know. Someone probably is existing in front of the door or something. Yeah, so let me show you the character. So, like I said, I took a lot of inspiration from Mysterious JG. So I used his rules in making the character. Here it is, not the top one. The top one's for fun. The one I was using mainly. So, there's my face. Name is Sun Ka because I really love Wu and the Sun family, and they're my favorite. And Ka for Kazuhiro Samadesu, yeah. I'm a man, have the young voice, military official, so I can duel people. Halberds are cool, bold, da da da. I want to be a military officer, so like weapons. I don't like reading. Reading's for nerds. And treasure, I don't need treasure. But I do love that booze. And normal greed. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a saint. Good horses, because they're the best. Okay bow, and terrible spears, because I hate using spears. So for the skills, this should add up to like 16 each, I believe. That was the way it worked. So what I did was I just put them all to 60, and then I would like adjust them accordingly. You know, take points off, then I could put more. So yeah, those are my stats. I like dueling. I don't know if I'm gonna take the duel path in the prestige, but yeah, that's what I have for stats right now. True type ability. We got. So I got basically no governance. If you see my governance, that's 1. So I have none of those skills. I'm just not even bothering with those. My forte is dueling because that's what I like to do. Expertise is my ability, yeah, impartiality, because, you know, I think I can be still a military meathead, but still be fair, you know, get some loyalty. And Crafty Plot, I mean, I have a 60 intelligence, not bad, but yeah, Crafty Plot's just really busted, this I can say. And it does so much. It's the Simi ability. I actually recently discovered it in a playthrough. Have my years set to be 15 at the beginning so that I can, you know, exist, and 58 at the end. Yeah, so I could play in all scenarios. I didn't give myself any family or anything. I could. Oh, actually, I do like to put myself as, you know, liking Sensei, because I like Sensei. He dies so early though, and so whenever I break history, that's kind of like, wait, what? What was that? Circle me. Oh, I think that's my other officer. That's why it's like, yeah, do you want to be friends with yourself? I'm not gonna make a bunch of officers and make my own force. Oh wait, no, not Sun Chen. Who's Sun Chen? I don't even know who that is. But yeah, probably gonna marry Jing Jing because I don't know. I haven't done that in a while. I don't even know who you are. Oh my God, Sensei is like mildly smarter than I am. His stats are way better than mine. Jesus. But yeah, so that's who I'm playing as. I think I'm gonna do Yellow Turban because I did try to do Gathering of Heroes, but like everyone already had all their badasses, so like it was hard to set myself up because I don't like adding a bunch of created officers and like, oh yeah, I'm setting up. No, you just have an army. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sunka, pick him. Confirm. I'm not gonna position him. I don't even know where he is. Yeah. Totally could have read that there, but here's the new standard with the mid-level difficulty, all that stuff. Everyone grows. Growth speed is normal. I'm not playing on expert. I don't know why I clicked that. I'm not good enough for that. So I like long live because I'm not trying to make it super. If I leave it on the historical, then it's very easy to manipulate. Like if you want to win, you can either just join Cao Cao or basically do what Sensei did and just take out all the weak guys. But as long as you get a bunch of cities, and then you can just bombard Sensei when he starts doing stuff, then you get really good officers too. Then you take Shu, then you go north or whatever you want. And most of the time, just be allied to Cao Cao, and you win pretty easily. I'm put the CG on low quality because I think that is why I had some issues earlier. Yeah, auto adjust, I guess. I like to have autosaves on because sometimes I need to leave or I forget. Also for save scumming purposes. Auto reform so I can build up large forces and they just auto get their food back and I don't have to worry about that. Chinese voices are cool, but I'm Kazuya Samadis, so I'm gonna go with the Japanese. Oh, yeah, that's oh, I'm down here. That's not a bad spot. I don't think anyone really cool lives down here, but kind of a lot of cool people live in this middle area. But maybe I'll go up here. I think I'll start by doing the freelance warrior thing, where you're just hanging out, defeating bandits, stuff like that. Get you a lot of deeds. I'm not gonna skip the intro opening or scenario opening. Oh my God, it was late in the Han Dynasty, and there was beef going on because dynasties fall and they get weaker sometimes. And then some man was like, "The blue sky on the wane, next a yellow one shall reign." I love Dynasty Warriors, by the way, if you didn't notice that. Zhang Zhao's words spread far, gaining steam among the laymen, and stirring up a great revolt. The Yellow Turban Rebellion was born. So, I'm doing this a lot to practice speaking, and get different voices going. Mostly for like my Dungeons and Dragons stuff, but this is also a lot of fun. I've always wanted to do Let's Playings, but I didn't have the computer. Oh wait, I gotta read this. Grand General He Jin quickly dispatched troops to quell the rebellion, but found only crushing defeats. He looks super evil. He looks way more evil than he is. Like, I don't remember him doing anything crazy evil, but he looks super evil. I mean, I know he wasn't like, I think he was also trying to manipulate stuff, but the growing rebellion struggled with leadership, swiftly evolving to a mob, which terrorized the public and only worsened their suffering. You like my dramatic narrator? In this era of strife and disorder, a champion to unite the land was bound to appear. Is it a cunning hero whose wits and wisdom bring order? Is it a brave warrior whose ambition and strength will inspire the masses? Is it a benevolent leader whose faith and compassion grieves for the people? The hounds of war were set free on the battlefield of chaos, and the era of heroes had begun. That was good timing. I liked it. Seriously, I think there's significance to him. I don't know why he's always the guy to welcome you. Maybe there isn't, but yeah, he's just saying. You can be an officer. You can raise your own flag, stuff like that. I'm gonna investigate, see if anyone cool lives here. Although for the first companion, I kind of like to get a real badass. So that, cause like the first one you get like free affinity with when you get them to 80. So you get a free companion or comrade. Got some money. That's not bad. I'm gonna move over here somewhere. I'm gonna not. If I decide to set up shop, I could probably afford both of these. Yeah, but it's so expensive. If I could afford to set up somewhere better, it'd be good. It costs some money if you go far. Yeah, so some supplies. So yeah, I'm gonna go up there. That's where better people live. Oh, that money is actually looking kind of nice. So yeah, like I was saying, I'm doing this to practice speaking. I'll also learn a tiny bit of video editing. I shouldn't need to edit very much from these. Maybe like when I get a better microphone and all that stuff, I'll be able to tweak the sound and stuff. But there's not too much I can do with that. I've actually gotten a big improvement. Because when I first did this last week, like I said, ooh, I was very nervous and I was very quiet. There's nothing to buy here. That's a little upsetting. So I'm gonna look around for some free officers. So let's go with status is free. Who is about? So getting a really smart. This guy's moderately smart, but getting a really smart guy. I need someone to cover my bases when it comes to governance stuff. I don't need that quite yet, but just in case, I'm gonna do like my own cities and stuff. Definitely gonna need that. No one here is super smart though. Getting Ling Zhao would be half decent, but like his son won't be born for a while. Yes, he's father of Ling Tong. Ling Tong's pretty cool. He's gonna die, and Ganing's gonna kill. Oh, actually, I don't think. Oh, well, that's not too long from now, but that's like when he dies. He's only 20 right now. I'm not gonna do that for Ling Tong. I mean, Ling Tong would be cool. Don't get me wrong, but that's a little bit too far in the future. A fight's broken out. Someone stop them. Ooh, a fight? Well, leave this to me. I think that'll be my character voice. That's enough. If you want to fight so badly, then I'll be your opponent. To leap in the middle of a fight like that, oh my. They're actually quite strong. I think I read that wrong. Ha! Took them both down. I was surprised to see you jump into that fight, but you're pretty tough. You're pretty good. Ha ha ha! Well, leave the rough stuff to me. God, I sound like such a Chad. Like, I don't know. That guy's okay. I don't think he's worth like my. I mean, maybe. I'm not super picky. It's just if I could find someone really cool, then I'm gonna try and get them as my friend. I think I'll just start because you're so much more efficient with like at least one companion. And I just. Is there anyone else? I already looked at all the free officers. There's not anyone really cool right now. Like, who lives here? And being friends with like famous people like Cao Cao and stuff, because they like, it's kind of a shitty way to say it, but they give you free wives, and most of the time they're good. They're pretty good officers. So actually, I might do that. I might go befriend Cao Cao because I think he's cool too. I don't really like Liu Bei that much. I don't think he's like bad or anything. It's just like, I don't know. He's kind of. I don't like the idea of like, oh, he's so benevolent and lovely. Oh yes, no, like, and then I found out that he's like kind of an asshole. I mean, like, there's like the scene where like he doesn't he like ditch his wife or like have multiple. I mean, I know people had multiple wives at this time. It's not really a big deal, I could use the gold and the intelligence experience. Normally I skip these. But yeah, just like, I mean, I guess he's the protagonist of the man who wrote the novel. He's like, yeah. But I don't know. It always rubbed me the wrong way. So when it comes to the novel, I read some of it. Like I bought it on like iBooks, and I got relatively decent. I got to about the spot where Cao Cao and Chen Gong they reach. Excuse me, they reach Cao Cao's like uncle and like sworn uncle, Lu Bashi. Sorry if my chair is making noise, but and they do the stuff there. If you don't know the story, it's a pretty good one. I think that's where I got it. But most of my knowledge of this sadly comes from like Dynasty Warriors and stuff. Oh yes, meet me. I don't have anything for you, and like people who have jobs don't really do discussions for no reason. What do you mean there's nothing here? Maybe I should live here. I'll just stuff here, grind some money out. But yeah. But another thing I watched is I don't know if it was like a drama, it was like a Chinese television show. It was on, I watched it on YouTube and like, you know, the old school is like multiple parts. For like, because you know, they couldn't have super big YouTube videos, stuff like that. I did that, and that was really cool. Just, oh my god, no. I don't remember what it's called. God, I should just look here. No, because he's not going to stay there for a while, too much longer. But, yeah, it was really cool. They had actors and all that stuff. I watched the scene of when Guan Yu's like surrounded by Cao Cao, and Zhang Liao goes up there, is like, hey man, just surrender to us. Like, we'll treat you nice. We'll help you find your brother. It'll all work out. He's like, it's like that standoff. It was so awesome. Like, if you haven't seen it, please watch it. It's so good. Especially if you're like this period of time, which like I do. Alright, best I go for is the tie here. Alright, still better. My intelligence is not gonna let me beat any notable officers though. Like when I had 80, I could like squeeze out victories against some officers, even like the smarty pants ones. And yeah, those were fun. Having the 2 ignores can be really clutch. There's probably better strategies. I just like to always blow 1 ignore so to limit their options. It doesn't always work out though. So I'd really like a companion. I gotta investigate more, I guess. See if there's anything I can buy here. I know Sun Jian likes to drink, so like he's a little bit easier to befriend. That's actually worth buying, but still. Something else I like to do is be a merchant for a little while. But like I did it with 50 government and that worked fine. I think I could still do it with 1, cause like, but like I don't know if I want to do that. I guess I'll start recruiting people since I have a lot of money. Excuse me. Yeah, I meant to upload something like this earlier in the week, but I just got really swamped with school right now. Summer classes, kind of insane, it's very fast. And I should honestly like do some work now, but I'm done working for a little bit. I'm just gonna hang out. Well, I can be a merchant now. I'm just gonna relax, at least for a little bit. I think I might have needed that money to do the recruitment, but it's fine. Oh, since I turned off the things, I mean they're never just gonna like destroy the yellow turbans. Maybe I should have left those on. Oh, I think I can change it. Jeez. Settings. So, let's go. Because I do want the yellow turbans. That's like a fun part. And I'll just break history at some point before it gets too crazy. Can I? I can't change that, obviously. Play settings. Maybe I should have done Longshuo then. Like, if Haitian has everybody, then it's not gonna work out. Might have to switch it. But we're like 20 minutes in. I think this is a good stop for the first episode. I'll look into this a little more. I don't think I can change it, like whether or not the events happen and how long people live. Yeah, it's not on here because it's already set. But yeah, thank you everybody for watching. Once again, Kazuhiro Samadas, that's me. I'm gonna put links to Zerfall's thing. Please check it out. If I could find it, I might also throw a link to that Three Kingdoms TV show. That was really good. But yeah, thank you for watching. Hope to see you next time. Bye bye.